Hey there, CPO here, and I'm here with my buddy Drew. We're a couple days out from the Colorado Adventure, and you've seen a lot of prep from my side getting the Jeep ready, overclocked, ready for this trip. But what you haven't seen is a lot of prep with the motorcycle, and that's just because, well, Drew and I have been so busy doing our own things that we don't often have time to spend together. So today, we're going to show you what he's done to get his bike ready for this trip.
All right, so it's primarily a pretty stock Honda XR650L, and I've just tried to go through and sort of ruggedize it a little bit and make it a little bit more trail worthy. It's a decent trail bike. It's heavy, but it's a good long distance trail bike, and I've been real happy with it. So some of the things I've done, obviously, first starting was putting on the Dunlop 606s, the 90-10 street tires, the kind of the most you can get that are still DOT, and went from there and then added the case protection there, and wanted to certainly beef that up.
Well, so okay, I'm gonna stop you here. Why did you feel the need to add case protection?
Well, let me show you why that was necessary in part. Last year, I put the gear shifter through the case, and
it doesn't fit there?
It does not, and I've noticed that when oil is pouring out, it makes for a long walk back. So to avoid that, I just fabricated 16 and 26 gauge metal around the new case to protect it. So hopefully, also got a little bit stouter gear shift level that will work. And while we're here, also went ahead and put on a 14-tooth front sprocket to drop things down a little bit. There's a large gap between first and second gear, and that kind of helps. Welded on some peg extensions to help with balance and standing, so that's kind of been a big help. What you can't see is the things that I've done, just the standard Dave's mods to the carb, rejetting, give it a little bit more rideability. It runs a little bit lean otherwise, and then foam filter. A new seat concept seat. Went with an inch lower. It's a very tall bike, even though I'm 6'2". If you're a little bit off camber on a trail, it's very easy to fall in unnecessary ways. So the 1 inch really makes a difference. Added Moose Racing seat straps here and in the front pull straps, which really are handy. It doesn't seem like it'd be that handy, but it just gives you a place to one more place to grab and pick up the bike when you need to. Added the windscreen for the higher speed on the road stuff. It detaches in about 30 seconds, so that's an easy thing to do. Put on a rough country LED light, fabricated a bracket on the fender and rubber mounted it. It doesn't look like it'd be very steady, but it really is. It's a sturdy mount, and I don't think there'll be any problem with that. Upgraded to a fan-driven LED bulb in the headlight itself. Put on the bark busters, which, as you can see, have gotten quite a bit of use and have proved themselves. Replaced the bars. The first ones I bent. They were fairly easy to bend, and I managed to do that when I had the bike upside down one time and dropped on the tank as well. But replaced these with Renthal high desert bars, so gives you a little bit more height, a little bit easier to stand. Added hand grip warmers, dual temperature, and then added a powered mount for the GPS, the Garmin 610. So shouldn't be any problems with longevity through the day, having that powered versus on battery. Back here, went ahead and added the side protection for two reasons. Number one, for the saddlebags. Got quite a few pounds of tools and things like that. After my experience last year, I've taken a little bit more seriously being prepared for like an overnight by yourself, because I nearly didn't make it back before dark. So I've got a full set of tools in there, replacement clutch and brake lever, gear shift lever, pump, tube, all the stuff, and then just some overnight stuff for being a little bit more comfortable in terms of basic small tarps, water, food, matches, lights, that sort of thing. And also added the the rear Rotopax carrier, and you could put some other things on there. This drops right off, but it's great. A lot of times what people do on the XR650L, because the tank is only a 277 tank, which is really small, so most people end up replacing them, but the aftermarket just looked horrible to me, and so there's a little bit of a cooling issue, I think, as well. So added another 1.75 gallons on the back, and then to do that, needed to brace the subframe assembly. These can crack if you don't do that, so brace those a little bit. And again, overall, the XR650 is kind of a bulletproof, reliable, stone cold simple, unchanged since '93 kind of a bike. And I'm looking forward to putting about 1,000 miles of trail work here in a couple of days.
Nice. Well, you've certainly done a lot to it. Do you think it's capable of keeping up with the overclocked build?
I think the only issue might be, you know, it's so small. It's bright red, so you will be able to see it out of your front windshield. But,
I will try my best to keep up with you, my friend.
It may be so small that you have trouble.
Nice. So this is the pairing right here. This is the overclocked Jeep. And then Drew's 650L, and this is what we're going into the Colorado mountains with for a little over a week straight, as much off-road as we can stand, or the calendar will allow, which is probably the calendar is going to be the limit, I think.
The calendar is going to be the limit. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. So anyway, thanks for the update, Drew, and thanks everyone for keeping up with us, and we will be posting video as we embark on the adventure along the way. Pictures and videos will be coming up both to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. So go check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.